A man once said, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me." Well, that man was either very wise or very deaf.
Oh, sir?
Yeah, because words have power.
Why?
Because words can inspire.
Why?
Words can heal. And yes, words can hurt.
Why?
I'm not answering you again, I beg. And if you don't like it, just travel down here and come and beat me. What? Huh? You say? That Anthony Joshua is already in Lagos. And he knows this studio. Hey, AJ, I beg, I was just joking. You are right to confront a heavyweight boxer. You see what I was saying? Words can cause pain. Our Constitution guarantees our freedom of speech and expression. But we have an obligation to exercise that right with a sense of responsibility. And the people who enforce the laws have the responsibility of protecting our rights. There was a time when a show like this could not possibly exist. You know, I would just be talking and then suddenly... In fact, back then when Fela spoke about the things happening in the country, the military government responded very politely by throwing him in prison. When he continued to exercise his rights to speak his conscience, then burn a house, kill him mama, according to Fela. A few years later, Fela's son Femi Kuti released a song titled "Bang Bang Bang." I you know the song. Me, I thought the song was about fireworks, but the government banned it and said, "Habba, Femi, don't you know that children are listening?" Nigeria has made a lot of progress from the days when journalists used to be detained, kidnapped, and even bombed. Nowadays, you can write articles to challenge your leaders, tweet insults at them, and even confront them in public. You can even set up a radio station abroad and be abusing the country. Until, of course, you set your foot in Nigeria again, and they catch you. Well, there's a phrase that has been on the lips of our leaders lately.
What breeds hate speech?
Hate speech is not free speech.
Hate speech has never been tolerated.
No to hate speech.
Promoting hate speeches.
Fake news or hate news?
Yes, hate speech is suddenly a problem in Nigeria. But fear not, we are in a democracy, so I am sure the government will follow the laws of the land in tackling it.
We have our strategic media centers that monitor the social media.
Yeah? What in concern am inside this matter now? Is this 1984? The government is drafting an anti-hate speech bill that it will send to the National Assembly. That is according to the Minister of Interior, General Abdurrahman Dambazwa, retired. Remember that recently, President Buhari was not happy that the national red lines had been crossed. So, 2 retired and 1 serving general complaining about the same thing. That's what Fela would call army arrangement. But just as the government has been complaining that they are not sure what restructuring means, it's the same way me I'm saying that they need to clearly define this hate speech that they are referring to. Who decides what hate speech is? Show us where the red lines are and let us have an open debate about the limits of free speech. Nigeria has been independent for 57 years, but we need to stay vigilant and protect our freedoms.